Imagine being forgotten by your own family, left alone in the fields, watching sheep while your brothers train as soldiers. No crown, no fame, just a shepherd boy and a harp, but God was watching. This is David's story, the boy nobody noticed who became Israel's greatest king. David was the youngest son of Jesse, small, ordinary, overlooked. When the prophet Samuel came to choose Israel's next king, Jesse proudly showed his strong, tall sons. Surely one of them must be king. But God said,
"Not these. Man looks at the outward appearance, but I look at the heart."
Finally, they called David in from the fields, dusty, sunburned, smelling like sheep. And God said,
"This is the one."
right there, Samuel anointed him king. But here's the twist. He didn't become king right away. He went back to the sheep because God often prepares us in private before lifting us in public. Then came the day that changed everything. Israel's army was shaking in fear. A giant named Goliath stood nearly 10 feet tall.
For 40 days, he shouted, "Send someone to fight me."
No one moved, not even King Saul. Then David arrived, just to deliver food. He heard the giant mocking God, and something burned inside him. He said,
"Who is this Philistine to defy the living God?"
People laughed.
"You're just a boy."
But David wasn't afraid because he remembered something.
If God helped him fight lions and bears, God could defeat a giant too.
He picked up 5 stones, one sling. One shot, and the giant fell. Boom, just like that, the shepherd boy became a hero. But success brought trouble. King Saul grew jealous, very jealous. The people sang,
"Saul has slain thousands, David tens of thousands."
Saul couldn't stand it. He tried to kill David again and again. David ran for years, hiding in caves, living like a fugitive, even though he had already been chosen king. Imagine that. Anointed but hunted, promised but suffering.
Still, David refused to harm Saul.
Twice he had the chance to kill him. Twice he said,
"I will not touch the Lord's anointed."
That's trust. That's character. Finally, Saul died, and David became king. Israel entered a new golden age. He united the tribes, won battles, brought peace, captured Jerusalem, and most importantly, he brought the Ark of God back home. David danced before the Lord with all his heart. He wasn't a perfect king, but he loved God deeply. He wrote psalms we still sing today.
"The Lord is my shepherd."
His words still comfort millions, but even heroes can fall. One night, David saw Bathsheba. He desired her. Even though she was married, sin led to lies. Lies led to murder. David tried to cover everything, and for the first time, he stopped listening to God. The same boy who trusted God against Goliath now trusted himself, and everything broke. Pain entered his family. Violence rose in his house. The consequences were heavy. But here's what makes David different. When the prophet Nathan confronted him, David didn't make excuses. He didn't blame others.
He fell to his knees and cried, "I have sinned against the Lord."
He repented fully, honestly. Psalm 51 was born from that moment.
"Create in me a clean heart, O God."
David teaches us something powerful. It's not about never falling, it's about always returning to God. David wasn't perfect, he failed, he stumbled, but God still called him a man after my own heart. Why? Because David kept coming back again and again. So what's the lesson? God doesn't choose the strongest, he chooses the faithful. Giants fall with faith, success requires humility, and when you sin, don't run from God, run back to him, because a repentant heart matters more than a perfect record. If this story inspired you, like, share, and subscribe to Daily Divine Decipher. And don't forget, join our daily Bible quizzes to grow stronger in God's Word. See you in the next video.